for this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
They're on the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Good.
Right to the air, it's Fields. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second down.
Here we go, son. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll go left side here and complete this one. Reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Here's first and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's second and 9.
Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Here we go, set.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Don't jump, ready?
On first and 10, Fields. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Another run here with Harris. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
Here we go, stop. EQ.
Fields operating out of the pistol. A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Now behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Go.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run for it. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
A pickup of 12 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That's complete. Left side, Pickens. And the Steelers are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
Here we go.
He'll run with Harris. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
That linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Harris. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
Here we go, son. Go.
Here's Fields. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Whoa.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 2nd down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Going for it all. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive on.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Let's go now.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. Got to imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
They'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
Give up the middle to Harris. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Good.
To throw is Fields. He's got his man. It's Pickens. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Here we go, son.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go Mars, go Mars. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Go.
Fields now. And he'll take it on in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Steelers move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Now they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
11.
They'll give it to Harris again. Inside the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 34-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 37 yards. On first down, right back to Harris. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here we go.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes. of the half.
Here we go, son.
Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. They'll try to run it with Harris. He slams it in there, and he is in. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Go.
Now, Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Angel. Good night.
Fields. That is caught. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Good. Right.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and number 12 on the year. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Take go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 20, and that will be a first down.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This will be from 47 yards. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Not much there, maybe a yard. And we got a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Shut up.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the 1st half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the 2nd half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Here we go, son.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Hey, Jared. Set.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Pistol snap, back to Fields. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go.
2nd and 7.
Right.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And he's going to be taken down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Go.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will score again. Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Steelers stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He'll try to run for it. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
So the sideline saves the turnover, but now this brings up 4th down. So, Mike, after dodging a bullet there, and you say, okay, we got away with one there, it's 4th down. How aggressive do I want to be? Do you feel better about your punt unit coming on and saying, hey, better than bringing our defense out after the turnover? Or do you say, hey, let's take advantage of this opportunity by keeping our offense on the field and see if we can extend this drive?
Now this time they'll look to throw. This is intercepted. And the Steelers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go.
Here's Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Najee Harris, touchdown Pittsburgh. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Let's go. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a...
And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Got it.
They run it over center with Harris. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Go.
They'll run with Harris to the 5-yard line.
Here we go. Good.
2nd and goal.
Alpha, 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 alpha. Good night.
One more time, it's Harris. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Let's go now.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain on the screen. It is 3rd and 10. Open man, that's Flowers. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
So, 3/4. The offense is out there, 4th and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Red Lion. Ready.
They'll try and run for it.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set, go.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. He's going to tuck it and go. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the 1st down, to get down and live to play another snap.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 12-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Touchdown, Condor. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20-25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Here we go, son.
They put Pickens in motion.
Right.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Said hi.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get that to Wilson. He'll get it inside the 20. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's a run. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And with that, NFL history. That's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
Tracking 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to throw.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. He'll look to throw. That one, taken in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Condors. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
Condors 17. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. They go play action with Fields. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Give up the middle to Harris. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here we go.
Here's second and 6.
EQ. Right.
Play action now for Fields. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg